whole planet, the whole entire world. Peace and never again war.
Never.
Never. In any corners of this globe. No war. Okay?
And I want to add
all these
to that.
bombing attacks.
And
Yeah, this particular day for us,
Oh, yes, we know, yes.
this for people that grew up in Russia is very dear, because this is the day when we pause to say thank you and to acknowledge everybody who gave their lives, and also it's a day of remembrance, but it's a day of celebration of life. They gave us a chance, you know, to live here today, to be together today, and very significant day.
And
Victory days today.
yes,
Victory Day.
and to thank Russia for saving America, which we have forgotten about completely.
С Днем Победы!
It would be a different world.
Yeah, but
Completely
after
different
it
world.
will be a different world.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. But we know nothing of this in America, and it's time we did.
it's too bad.
Yeah, so it was a great moment, and we forgot.
Not only America, the whole
Yeah,
world.
the whole world. That's right.
Big thank you, unfortunately, for the grandfather, one of them, who was missing in action. It's my mother's father. In 1942, you know, my grandma received the notification that he was missing in action, and just now, just last fall, my uncle found the places like a grave of an unknown soldier from which he took some earth and brought it here, because my grandmother died here, so we went to the cemetery and we put that earth together. Very symbolic, we don't know, but he did a lot of work for a few years to find that out. So, and my other grandfather that I've been blessed to know, and he even came from Kiev to Moscow where we lived to see me to the first grade. So to bring you to the school, it's a big day, the 1st of September in Russia. All the kids go to school on the same day. So he was wounded 5 times and stitched and sent back. So, but he made it through the war, he came to the United States, and, you know, big thank you to them. So, and I'm sure that any one of the people at the table can say, yeah, what about your grandparents?
My grandparents, one grandfather was in Kurskaya Duga.
You see, that's very, Kurskaya Duga is very heavy.
And Nicholas
The turning point of the war, and maybe they've been fighting close.
No, he was
Старый
built, не он строил, а заградительное
He was
сооружение.
built
The
fortification.
fortifications, yes. So,
And Nicholas
My grandfather was a school director, and during the war he became to be a commander of guerrilla in Belarus, guerrilla squads, partisans, yeah. And he was executed by Germans in 43. And he was командир партизанского отряда.
А бабушка не выдержала, умерла.
Бабушка умерла от тифа в 26 лет, ему было, по-моему, 30.
so his wife was so stressed out that she died at the age of 26.
No, she was because of stress, because of tiff.
Ну, ТИФ тоже, знаешь, на ровном месте.
My grandfather was military doctor, and he brought me a doll from Berlin.
He went to Berlin,
Yeah.
all the way.
All the way, yes. I was 1 year
My
old.
sister ended up in Berlin, and she brought me a postcard.
Was it a nice postcard?
A postcard.
Nice one?
But
Nice
was she a nurse, or how did she ended up?
No, she was a driver.
A driver of what, a truck?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
goodness.
driver-
A woman, a driver then?
Yes.
Wow, quite
And she,
courageous.
you saw her.
I don't think so.
She's very,
I don't
very,
think that I
about
ever
60
met
years
her.
ago.
Она была водителем Студебекера.
She was 17. She was 18.
Она подвозила снаряды на фронт.
Unbelievable.
She was driving a Studebaker,
Being 16, 17 years
bringing
old.
guns to the frontier.
Wow, that's great. Great story.
Unbelievable. And my father, I know, 5 times he was wounded. 5 times they stitch him out, come back.
Go back.
And that, for me, means a lot. Because to recover when you really seriously wounded. He was wounded in kidneys, in the leg,
I'm good.
in the stomach, when no medicine,
Right.
okay,
Right.
no pharmacies, no doctors.
No
How,
anesthesia.
and,
No
yeah,
wound, no wound.
yeah, and he recovered because he believes in nature. And my grandmother give him everything, all natural remedies
And they
that
work.
saved his life.
Wow.
And he spent in the pond. In the pond, he recovered. The main place where he doesn't have pain.
That's why you was
That's
in
right.
the water killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
My father said
And I was 11 years old only.
What and land there.
And it's very close to our house, it's 300
For
yards.
rehabilitation,
And
conditioning and training. That's
How
what he's doing.
how
He has his
I
company.
hear him, I cannot remember, you know. He was big, strong, and I was only 11 years old. And he tells me, bring me no wheelchairs, no crutches, no walkers. How I did this, I didn't know. And it's not once. He feels better. And at home he was so cranky, you know, when he's in the water, no sound at all. Everything is fine. No flotation.
Чё, теперь мы знаем, откуда. Откуда ноги растут.
That was the beginning, yes,
Beginning
of the
my
philosophy.
life.
Yes, that my father has behind his method. Yeah.
Okay.
А мой двоюродный дедушка, я ему сегодня звонила, прошел 3 войны. Финскую.
Наполеона.
My cousin, grandfather, younger brother of my grandfather. He was in 3 wars. First with Finland,
Oh,
this war, and second with Japan.
Unbelievable. And he survived all 3.
And now he moved to Israel and live in dangerous region because he liked when it is shooting. He feels so.
He does?
you feel the home.
Oh my God.
Armen, you know, I will tell something what a lot of people doesn't know, and they didn't went through that. But I was a child,
Не было.
and because of the World War II, we went to school. I started school 9 years old. No schools before because of the war. And very important, I remember when we came to one room and everybody, all children in this room, and this school teacher, one lady, she asked, raise your hand, who has their parents back from World War II? And in this room, more than 40 people, 40 kids, 3. And I was one of these 3.
Okay, so for this I
Parents came back.
Papa.
That is so big in my mind,
Brother-in-law в
how
Москве жил.
she didn't expect so many
Должен был каждый год проходить
kids lost.
вырос они.
It's unbelievable. That's what I will never forget.
Joel, year of birth, 1920s, only 3% survive.
Девочка? Толя? You know, Irina Levy, Катюша, you also встречала. And Коленька.
Hi, Joel.
Armen, Joel. Hi, Joel. Shall
So I was looking around and marveling, smiling to myself, because it's wonderful to see people who so enjoy each other's company. I'm not necessarily used to that. You know, I have a family and friends. Sometimes people don't get along all that well. And it's great to be around the table where people are sharing stories and wine and vodka and food, and really across the table next to each other, everyone just having a great time. It's rejuvenating for me, I must say. It's great to be in your company. It's great to hostess. I don't want to be sexist in any way. to put out.
that with Russian-speaking people.
Well,
We don't know what
it's
it
true
is.
with my Russian grandparents. This is the food. I lived with them for 5 years when I was a kid, little boy, and this is the food we had around the table. And this is when I'm with Katya and Kolya, and now with you. It brings back such great memories because it's one of the rare times I get to sit around the table with these kinds of, feast-like food. So, thank
It's
you.
more to come. You're very
Actually,
welcome.
it's one in a rare occasion that you can sit around the
For you
table.
too.
Yes.
Instead of
Pleasure to know you. Thank you
Where
for
does that came from? Your
Kiev,
True.
Kiev.
near me.
down the street.
Kiev.
And they wouldn't speak Russian to us, they wouldn't speak Yiddish to us, they wanted us to be so American, and it's one of the great losses of my life that I don't have that connection to Russian culture and language.
And you born here.
They came over 1900.
We appreciate you.
The first wave.
And
We
this
call them
where
the
you,
first.
when you born?
1902.
Not 1900.
And you don't know any Ukrainian song.
Gee, and I was thinking 2000.
Wait, I know a Russian joke, I know
Yeah,
one Russian
go
joke.
for it.
Okay.
You know a lot.
No.
know a lot.
Nothing.
Because you're a long time
I'm
in
a
our
pisher.
company.
I'm a pisher. Okay, so I hope I do this joke right. It's a riddle. What is the tallest building in Moscow?
Now,
No, we don't know.
It's the basement of Lubyanka prison
Oh, yeah.
because you can see Siberia from there. So
Unbelievable.
I thought that was one of
You
the
did
great
strong,
jokes.
you did it right.
Every time I heard that joke, I fell down. It's a great joke. If we Americans had jokes that good,
Very happy joke.
Very cheerful.
very cheerful.
Yeah.
But it said to me so much about the Russian character that in the face of tyranny, oppression, there's a wry sense of humor that outdoes anything we do here in the West. And I love comedy here, but
it helped to survive.
there's something soulful about the Russian character that we don't have here. We just don't have.
Joe, thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, thanks. Thanks.
You blended
Thanks for letting me in. Thanks for letting me in.
So natural.
You know what I do? I'm not as stupid as I look. I follow Armin. I stand behind him. The door opens for Armin, and I very quickly go right in.
I like your choice.
It's worked for years. I'm with Armin. I just say I'm with Armin.
I can imagine.
Пустые парты. Почему такой маленький класс? Да он ровесник войны. Малютка класс, 11 ребят. 7 лет он не имеет параллелей. Большие классы впереди шумят. Большие классы сзади зашумели. Он катится по жизни, как волна, и не дает забыть, была война. Мы поминаем павших с ними вместе, нам не забыть быть тех, кто не рожден, чья смерть в парнишках, канувших без вести, и в неутешном горе юных жен. Чья смерть не в смерти только, а в разлуке, в огромных расстояниях войны, которыми сердца разделены и руки. Пустые парты в тихих классах спят. Малютка класс, 11 ребят. Я считаю, что это along with your lines. And the other one, it's a
In
short
our
one.
class,
Yeah.
all ages, the first grade, the second grade, the third grade, everybody.
Combined together.
Yeah, in one class and one teacher, because no teachers.
Это точно так же было.
Не унимается война.
У тебя.
Интересно, что он написал вот это в 1966 году, как бы не сразу. Не унимается война, и чем спокойнее наши ночи, тем беспощаднее одна над дымом выедает очи. Чтоб с нами за день не случилось на фоне будничных забот, как неизбывная немилость олеет 41-й год. Молчим, не подавая вида, прислушиваясь к тем громам, но как болит у инвалида рукав, заправленный в карман. Еще поныне нам с тобой мерещится в любом конверте тот треугольничек из смерти с пометкой почты полевой. Так что я не знаю, из всего, что вот он прислал, я считаю, что это настолько relevant.
Yeah.
Спасибо.
Масоны.
Нет, юнитарий.
Each of us has their cornerstone inside of you.
Unitarian.
So please let's drink for
What a
2
wonderful
minutes.
thought.
That we will have it inside of you for the rest of our
Here,
lives.
here,
And
here,
life.
here, here. Love
And it will always bring you happiness.
У вас много, у вас
So here we are, it's May 9th, 2013. We were all invited here to Nelli's place in Newton to celebrate Victory Day. This is a very, very special day, and I can't think of a better place to celebrate this because those who are present over here, their parents and their grandparents were actually fighting in World War II, and some of them perished. They sacrificed their lives, and here we are today remembering all those who gave their lives. Also, one of them was Simeon Ragozin, who passed away, a dear friend of all of ours. And I just want to say that Nelli represents the joy, the happiness of all those who survived, because she's always positive, she's always full of life, she's always curious, she's doing lots of interesting stuff with her life. And really, I am so fortunate to know you. And I also want to say that I'm really fortunate who your parents are, because for many, many years I had heard about this legendary Igor Burzenko, the Igor Burzenko method. And people said that how impossible it was to actually get to be cured by Igor Burzenko because he was so booked up by all these great athletes, dancers, etc. And then I really had the good fortune to meet Igor, Irina, and Nelli. I also I have a neck problem, and I also was treated in Bedford, in this very warm, Nelli was there too, and the pool water was very warm, and it was really I really look forward going there on a weekly basis for my sessions, but I think also I was looking forward to go there because of who Igor is, who Irina is, and also who Nelli is. So, Nelli, I just want to tell you you're a special person. You have wonderful parents, and thanks for inviting us over here. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell him to take the cover from the
I want
camera.
to say thank you to all you guys, because you know the celebration would not be a celebration without the friends. So fortunate. I'm very fortunate to know you, to know everybody, Katya, Kolya, oh God, and Lyud, and Milchka, and Toля, you know, Joy. You know, when I look at the paintings, you know, did you see a portrait of mine that Toля did? Unbelievable. 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 I never look at myself like this, but yes. But the thing is, really, life treated me well. Very well, because my friends and people that are around me, that means a lot. And this is the charge of it. So thank you for sharing this day and many, many more days in the past, and I hope in the future. And about Simeon, this is the person that really, I think, gonna stay in everybody's heart. That just seeing him once. If it's more than once, they're more fortunate. But if you see Simeon and talk to him once, I think he made an imprint in your heart and in your mind, and that is also an absolute gift from God, to have people like him working wisdom, working kindness, working history, and so much love for life. So always an example for us, and I think a person doesn't die because he lives in our hearts.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So we carry him here, and he's going to be always with us, always alive. So, светлая память Светлая память, Семен, всегда с нами. And I'm glad that I can share this with you today, and we're going to have more celebration of his life in a few days. So, because he has friends like you, and you. Great. Thank you. All right.
Я чувствую его дыхание, понимаете? Это человек, жизнь и Семен — это две вещи совершенно неразделимы. И нельзя считать, что он ушел от нас. Он всегда с нами. Он где-то там вот улыбается.
Да, точно.
С камерой.
С камерой.
Да.
Да. Это человек, у которого всем нам учиться, как наслаждаться жизнью. Каждой минутой человек жил без перерыва всю свою жизнь, все 94 года. Ни разу не прервался.
Да.
Счастливый человек.
Да.
Я помню, он попал в больницу, типа микроинсульта, и мы его навестили с братом, с Ваней. А Ваня невропатолог.
Доктор наук.
Доктор наук, он пришел, посмотрел, говорит, не выберется, все, не выберется. И вот так, это, Ваня все сокрушался, а Семен говорит, вот я об одном жалею, что мы на яхту больше в море не выйдем. И через месяц
Таки вышли.
И, значит, а яхта, она спортивная. От пирса до яхты еще надо долететь 1,5 метра.
А многие женщины, они вообще решили.
А ему уже за 90.
Ну да. И он так это, говорит, помогать? Можно и не помогать, можно помогать. Ну, раз и перепрыгнул. И вышел в море. И говорит, ну все, я победил.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
И вот эта вот воля, говорит, вот лежал.
Я гляжу, он идет по улице, там к нам в гости идет. Ну, видишь, никого нет. Идет, вот ковыляет, весь немощный. Ну, просто совершенно. Говорю, о, Семен, привет. Он, и дальше он шел твердым шагом уже никуда.
Нет, я любила к нему подсаживаться. Вот,
Ну, так это вообще
да.
все женщины любят.
Ой, все, такая аура, так хорошо. И вот это вот лучики отходили.
А когда он пришел, а чего вы так давно ко мне приходили? Вот нога болит, это давно все.
Это военная.
Катя Булатовская пела песню, села ему на коленочки. Катя, где ты?
Все зашипели, говорит, Катя.
Да.
У меня нога болит. Он говорит, не надо. Нога проходит, пусть сидит. Ноге становится лучше и лучше.
Да, я помню. Это ты сам. Мы сами испугались.
Нелька.
Да что? За тебя.
Thank you.
За замечательный вечер, который ты сделала все.
Подарила.
You give us the best present. A time what we share with our friends, and it's unbelievable evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, I can't do it without you.
Sure you could, but thanks for inviting me. Yeah.
Цветок ко Дню Победы, это с гвоздика.
О, это я?
Это очень
Так я цвету.
это цветок победы.
Спасибо, дорогая моя. Спасибо.
За Нельке.
Мама помогала.